Everybody has got something, some talent to be able to teach others. There's no person without any talent. So whatever talent you have, ABCD, you teach others, then you will develop the talent. Wherever you are, howsoever you are, whatever you are, you must be ready to teach. Never hesitate to teach others. Whatever you know. You know English, others don't know English, but you teach English. You know Telugu, you teach Telugu. You know music, others don't know music, you teach music. You know how to enjoy the nature around you. Others don't know how to enjoy their nature. So teach them how to enjoy the nature around you. Everybody is always capable of teaching something or other, all the time. You don't have to wait to become a teacher. You right now start teaching. Teaching is a profession for everybody, all the time.
Morning, evening, and great afternoon, dear friends and masters. It gives me immense happiness to see you all present on day 39 of this 40-day program Presence. My name is Nidhi Mehta, and exactly 1 year back, like every first-time attendees, I was blessed with this meditation through such 40-day program of Buddhasio Quantum Foundation. So I'm so grateful to Chandra sir, Vani ma'am, and everyone who has helped in providing this wonderful platform for all of us. So I was in a lot of confusion and distress when I just sought a permanent solution to all my problems. And it was at that time when I received meditation and Buddhasio Foundation. So true blessing from universe. So at the end of that 40-day program, I observed small but very profound changes in me. So I became more aware of things around, started working with presence of mind, also started getting good balanced sleep. My behavior towards people changed. I started responding instead of reacting, which ultimately improved my relationship at workplace and home. So I would say a complete mindset shift. I got and I just came out of that complaint zone to gratitude zone, and it was a wonderful journey. And since then, I'm consistently practicing meditation and attending each and every session with Chandra sir. And this consistent practice has been the key or the path to this inner journey. And yes, I would take this chance to share that this consistent practice has been possible because of taking up meditation service. So with volunteering, it has helped me to be present with every session and with meditation. And so I'm so grateful for to Chandra sir to give me this opportunity to serve, and which has ultimately blessed me in my practice. So thank you, sir, for everything.
Welcome back, friends. Yes, our perspectives change. Our life changes because our perception changes. It's not because something else changes around us. It's about our own perception about things around us is changing. Today we organized a meditation introduction program to a college. Students, MBA students from a college in Bangalore, come down to Pyramid Valley International. And I was inspired by many Buddha CEOs who came down because there were 250 students and faculty members there. So they wanted to support and give the best experience to people who had come down to learn meditation. Of course, we're grateful to the college, the institution, because they had a visionary mindset to say, we have to bring meditation to the students. We had masters, Buddha CEOs who took time off, who took their work day off to spend the entire time a day with the only intention that we have to give meditation to the students. I don't know, madam, the master who was leading the effort from Buddha CEO, her manifestation was this. She had an intention that we have to take meditation to students. Youth have to be empowered. As she saw that they need this to truly create their future. And she was telling, she didn't know how it will happen, but all she did was she said, I intended strongly. So, friends, service starts with an intention, not with time or effort or money. Like everything else, Patriji started with an intention and a vision to say, we need to have this big mega pyramid in Bangalore so that millions of people can come and meditate. So I realized this, and I was so inspired by many who said, okay, I'll take time off. We have choice. We have a lot of choices of where do we want to give our, where do we want to pay our attention? Where do we want to focus? Where do we want to create? I was always giving an excuse that I didn't have time, because for a long period of time, when I wanted to volunteer or give service, felt that it's not just about the money that I give. I have to be part of it, and to be part of anything, I had to give time. And I always felt that I was too busy and I couldn't give time. But once I came into meditation, I realized it is an intention. Many of these, I met a coach who came into meditation, but then she started with the coach program. She said that, okay, I didn't know 6 months ago that I would teach meditation. But today she's everywhere she's going. She's actually telling, come sit and meditate. She's an architect by profession, but she went to a gaming place where a lot of students and youth are gaming, and said, "Hey, why don't you meditate?" And they were surprised, but said, "Let's try it for 10 minutes." People, youth who are like hardcore gamers, but 10 minutes later, they were apparently crying, "Hey, we want this more." So, friends, we teach, we stop judging about who will need meditation, who don't. Everybody needs meditation. People who, we think normally may not take meditation actually need the most, and they are ready to receive meditation. So we start with our intention to say, I have benefited significantly. I want to give it to others. How can I serve? Where do I serve? So when we start with that strong intention, things fall into place. Aruna Madam's intended, and then this whole project came into her purview, and she took it up. Apurva Madam, the coach, she didn't know, but she was intending and saying, "Henos, how can I help?" Because she heard about mental health challenges of the youth, and suddenly she enrolled into a coach, and she's teaching with within 6 months. Patriji said, you learn ABCD, whatever that you learn, give it. If you are great in any skill, best way to actually reinforce that to yourself is to give it. Now, when it comes to meditation, which is the highest form of transformation that we can get and give, we give that. The more we teach, the bigger beneficiary is ourselves. So as we talk about service, teaching is the most natural way that we can serve. And as I was seeing today, so many of the Buddha CEOs who took it up. How much does it take? And the only common thread that I could see was everyone had a strong intention. We don't start with how. I used to think that how do I get time? That is where I was always getting blocked. But the moment I changed that to say, I am looking to serve, I will serve, I will teach, I will serve in the best possible way, then opportunities start coming. We say when the student is ready, the teacher appears. It's the same thing when we are ready. And it's all about a choice. It's we are creators. As simple as that. We create. And we create based on what we choose. So, friends, it's a wonderful gift that we can give to ourselves when we start teaching, when we start serving. Another master was telling, the moment I started teaching, I saw myself transform significantly. And we are here in this platform, and I believe that everyone who comes here are great teachers. So let's get into meditation, friends. And we are in the final 2 days. Love to hear your experiences. We'll also listen to some masters' experiences. We're going to breath mindfulness meditation, where we sit comfortably, close our eyes, cross our legs at the ankle when you're sitting on the chair or sofa. Cross our fingers into fingers, keep it gently on the lap, and observe our simple natural breath. And as we observe, our mind is becoming empty naturally. We're not trying to control our thoughts. The moment we recognize we are thinking, we bring back our attention to the breath. Right, friends? And before that, we do a heart elevation process to help us to go deeper into this meditation. So relax, close your eyes.
Dear friends, dear masters, with a great intention to connect with ourselves, I'd like you to keep your hands on your chest area and with your eyes closed, specs removed, rest your attention on your beautiful heart, and with a relaxing breath, connect with your heart center. With that slow, relaxing breath, connect with the center of all emotions, which is nurturing all life. With its higher vibrations, your heart center, the seat of all emotions. Feel it. Connect with your heart center. Feel the beat, the rhythm of this loving heart, which is constantly helping you experience life greatly with its emotions of love, compassion, kindness, gratitude, joy,
Can you move yourself into a higher emotion by simply imagining or bringing up an experience from your past of love, of joy, of gratitude, of compassion? Relive that moment and feel that energy and allow yourself to direct that energy onto everything and everyone on this planet to help them heal, to help them elevate their understanding of life. Relive that moment and feel that energy and allow yourself to spread that energy to everything and everyone by making an intention. Where you place your attention, there you place your energy. Feel. We are all deeply interconnected. Deep inside, we are specks of energy, intricately connected with each other. Love, compassion, kindness, joy are all the ways to experience that connection, to move into coherence between body, mind, and this energy, the field. Feel. And slowly, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation. With your fingers into fingers, hands comfortably rested in your lap. Resting your attention at the root of your nose or anywhere on the nose, observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath at that point. We are going into powerful group meditation. Observe your natural in-breath and the out-breath. No sounds in the mouth, no forms of any kind in the mind. Meditation is not imagination, is not visualization. Meditation is to empty the mind, observe the breath, and allow yourself to slowly notice the mind becoming less and less of thought, calming, relaxing. As your mind is becoming empty, allow yourself to go into that emptiness, calmness inside of you, all around you. That's energy. When the mind becomes empty, all that energy is channelized into the present moment. Allow yourself to merge into your breath. And allow yourself to experience that greater calmness, emptiness. All emptiness is energy. This is the limitless field of energy, the quantum field of existence. The longer you stay connected to this field of emptiness, the more you resting your mind, the more you dissolve your past. The longer you are in this emptiness energy, that blackness, the more aware you become, the more mindful you become, and be in the present. earlier, less matter, more emptiness and energy. The longer you stay merged into this field of emptiness, the more insightful you become, the more miraculous experiences you draw into your life, the more meaningful experiences you influence in your physical reality. Stay aware of that emptiness, the darkness, the field of no body, of no thing, the field of light. This is your greater mind. The more you are in this field of emptiness, the more inspired you become, the more intuitive you become. Friends, it's truly an honor and privilege to be exploring higher aspects of life at this time of history. Many are not so blessed. Can you express gratitude to all things and everyone? Express your gratitude to your parents for giving this beautiful connection to life. Be grateful to your teachers and mentors for expanding your knowledge and wisdom. Knowledge leads to many newer experiences. Give thanks to everyone in your life, your family, friends, colleagues, relatives, partners, for helping you learn many things, for helping you experience many things in life. Be deeply grateful to this beautiful nature, the mineral kingdom, the plant kingdom, the animal kingdom, the angelic kingdom, for filling our lives with inspiration, beauty, energy, and more. Give thanks to everything you use, the technology, all the companies, government systems that support and make our life so comfortable. Gratitude to yourself for caring for you, for caring for others, and gratitude to this intelligent universe for helping us experience this life. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed.
Recollect your experiences from the session. How did you feel? What did you see? What have you experienced? And whenever you're ready, with your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds, you may open your eyes.
Okay, friends. Hope you enjoyed the meditation. Consistent practice is the only requirement. Everything else happens. We surrender to the process, we stick to the practice, and we allow things to happen. So friends, let's understand. So during this whole 40-day program, we did a couple of self-assessments, one beginning and one in the middle. So we'll understand the halfway what was every one of you, many of you have responded. Thank you. To see what that results are saying, it is essentially a group result to see what is the impact of the first 3 weeks. So let's listen to the.
I'd like Master Sridevi Madam to present. Hi, Sridevi Madam, who has been our lead for
Hello, sir.
research that we're looking to do at Buddhasiv Quantum Foundation with our team, with the help of our team and Vera, put together some of these aspects of how this program is helping. Yes, Sridevi Madam.
Thank you, Chandra, sir. Thank you. Hi, friends and masters. Let me share.
Please introduce yourself.
Send request.
You're not able to share?
Yeah, I think now. Now I can. I hope you can see my screen. Yeah. So I'm Sridevi Srirangam from St. Louis, Missouri. Thank you. I would like to share the self-assessment scores from the beginning and middle after 21 days that you have taken, all the participants have taken. It's again, it's not about the individual changes, the data that is collected through the answers. It's a collective group perception of the data collected. So let's, there are, I hope most of the participants who have, first of all, thank you for participation. This is really important that that many of you participated in this program. So it's a collective data. So there are many questions in this with regards to positive emotions, negative emotions, mindfulness, happiness. There are several set of questions all put together. So I'll just quickly share within 3 to 4 minutes about what the result shows. And many of our participants already sharing their experiences, individual experiences, but the collective results and statistics of what shows before meditation and after meditation. So there are, regarding positive emotions, there were 3 questions like joyful, how often do you feel joyful, positive, contented. So the scores have shown, the blue ones are the pre, the green bars show the post. So participants have felt an increase in the positive emotions they feel, most of them. So then there is an increase in these, all of these three set of questions. Then again, there are questions regarding negative emotions, like how often do you feel anxious, angry, or sad? And when the pre and post when comparison, if you see the green bars, the negative emotions have reduced. They felt a decrease in their negative emotions of feeling anxiety or sadness or angry after taking just 21 days of meditation itself. So, and then there are questions about loneliness and happiness. How happy would you say you are, or how do you feel in your daily life? So there is a little bit increase in the happiness. Maybe the loneliness question remains same, but look at the happiness. Participants felt an increase in the happiness. There is a noticeable difference here. So, and then there is a whole bunch of questions you have answered about mindfulness, which are nothing but, and it is about the focus, or how tolerant you are through emotional pain, or how your level of acceptance to things that are coming to you, or how do you how focused are you on, or how longer you'll be focused on a task after practicing the meditation. So these are there are a bunch of set of questions, and the results about the focus or mindfulness, there was an increase in the mindfulness in the participants pre and post, if you see. Same thing, there is, again, there are sleep related questions. sleep, the quantity of the sleep, or how easily you can fall asleep, and there is quality of the sleep, etc. This particular one is how fast, how long did it usually take for you to fall asleep, a pre-meditation, after 21 days of meditation, how the sleep, falling asleep has affected. So if you see most of the 16 to 30 minutes one has an increase, a significant increase, almost 50%. It was before the yellow one, the yellow pie slice. If you see 16 to 30 minutes pre-meditation in the beginning of the score, when you took this, 25% said that it takes 16 to 30 minutes, whereas here 41% said they can fall asleep within 16 to 30 minutes. That's a significant increase. So, and then the need of the sleep. I also heard many times from participants in their experiences also, they feel energetic, they need less sleep. With meditation, you gain the energy that you need less the need of how many number of hours of sleep is required. That also shows decrease in the need for sleep, how many hours, but you still are energetic. And then in this slide, there are sleep quality. We also measured the participant sleep quality using a sleep scale. In this one, how feel that your sleep was not quiet, moving restlessly, feeling tense. The quality of sleep, how often you wake up, or do you have trouble staying awake during the day? If you don't have a good sleep, quality of the sleep, you probably slept for 8 hours, but still, if the quality is not good, you can keep less energetic during the day. So these set of type of questions, the results shows the changes in sleep quality score also has increased. There was a increase in the sleep quality of the participants experienced. And there is more in the other questions related to energy levels, changes in energy and diet. The one observance is energetic. A lot of participants felt, I feel energetic throughout the day with meditation. And then I feel nourished and happy after eating. So those are main changes noticed. Then there are questions regarding the learning new skills. Meditation increases the willingness and the ability to learn new skills. The neurons, new neural connections happen with the meditation practice, right? In one of the session you heard about. So there is a increase in the learning ability to learn new skills. And then the second one, if you see the second chart, I'm confident while facing my fears. So there was an increase in the participant who felt more confident. If you see that orange one, agree, there is 29%, whereas after 21 days of practice of meditation, I'm confident while facing my fears. There are 41% agreed that they're less fearful. Even facing anything, they're more resilient, more confident in facing what fears they used to usually have. So, and then again, the volunteering service related questions. And here I'm interested. The question was about whether you're interested in volunteering, about service. There was an increase in the participants who are more interested in volunteering after they started the program. Service, the perception about or participation into service has an increase. And if you see the another question, they see the synchronicities in the life. How many people agree about that synchronicities? There was an increase in the number of participants who have started noticing that in their life that they're more open now. Before they're not even paying attention, or they think it's different. But here they're aware of those synchronicities in their life. So those are significant, the self-assessment really helps. I really thank you for everyone who participated taking the self-assessment. It really tells you, it's a measurement. This is useful for many people. Really measuring this to using different scale. We're trying to conduct a research also on these type of scores. But thank you so much for everyone who has participated in taking this self-assessment.
Thank you,
Chandra sir.
Sridhar madam. I know you went through. I think we need to present it as a report. And I saw one of them, it said, do you believe in synchronicities? And then there was disagreements before for about 10 or 12% and became 0% in laughter. Interestingly. So that means no one disbelieves things that are potentially happen. That means they're open for miracles.
Correct.
It's opening for possibilities that are unexpected to happen. We keep doors open, which is the beginning of a great shift and change. And of course, many moved from agree to strongly agree. That's how I saw. So, which is great. I think the purpose of a program like this, in 3 weeks, they're able to change their mindset to allow unexpected to happen. That means then you are setting yourself to really go after things that you perceive very difficult in the past. Now you actually start looking and then saying, maybe I can go after that, maybe I can go, and then realize that dream that otherwise always had, but thought that it's impossible, but now they're ready to do. It's great. That's really how I see Buddha programs. Want people to become more open and more expansive in life. We are here to experience life. And meditation is helping us to change our mindset to go into that. Health, emotional intelligence, these things will come. When you are going in and living your true purpose, everything else will have to automatically follow. Because we're here to live a purpose, not here to just gain health. Gain health is survival thinking. Living purpose is expansive thinking of what we're here for. Thank you. And Vera, great job in putting this together. What is that? Anything that we need to know about this whole findings that you compiled?
I can take you through my process of analyzing the questionnaires. So maybe it will be clearer in terms of answering it. So as everyone must know, each of the questions are multiple choice questions, and all the options, they're weighted with a particular score. So what I do is, for each question, I take an average of these scores through all the responses, and then I can compare it to the different questionnaires which were sent at the beginning and the middle, and now I'll do it for the last questionnaire. So then you could get a clearer idea of like the changes that everyone sees. And yeah, that's generally the process. And these are some of the results that we've got. And we have other questions that we've also looked at, but in the interest of time, we haven't shared everything. But it's a more comprehensive scale than just the particular questions that we've shared right now. So it gets a very clear idea of the person's mental state.
How many responses we had in the survey 1 and survey 2? So how many responses is this?
The first response, the first questionnaire got 114 responses. Unfortunately, the second one did not get as many. We only had 40 responses. But hopefully, towards the last questionnaire that we send, hopefully that will get more responses, so we get a better idea of the changes people see.
Awesome. Yeah. Wonderful. So one way each of us can contribute to your friends is that if you come back into these programs, if you take this research and the little more, act with active interest, that'll contribute. Your contribution of answering is your contribution towards spiritual science, contributing towards meditation benefit. these things we publish, and then somebody is going to roll it up into some greater assessment and multiple studies finding. They are going to contribute in many, many ways to add. So our act of giving 5 minutes of time or 50 minutes of time is many, many ways is rolling up and then becoming rolling up into data that potentially governments can use, larger organizations can use, societies can use. A simple act of taking 15 minutes time to just answer the questions. So those of you who did not take time, and then I must do this to all WhatsApp groups again, right? To see if they can take up that extra time to still answer, I think it's still benefit. So thank you, Sridhar Madam, for coming
Thank
back
you,
and
sir.
doing this. Yes, and driving these efforts. Thank you,
Thank
Vera.
you, Vera.
Yes,
I would like to add that we will be sending the personality assessment 3. So I request all to just participate and see the wonders. Thank you.
thank you.
We have Samusha ma'am. She's originally from Austria and currently resides in UAE. She's formal journalist and who now enjoys writing book. Her spiritual journey began 20
But
years
yeah, okay, there she is.
20
Sorry, I
years
had to put my
ago.
contact lenses.
Yeah. With meditation practice inspired by Eckhart Tolle, although she was unable to continue at that time, but in 2020 she explored Dr. Joe Dispenza's meditation techniques and attended a 3-day workshop in 2022, where she truly connected with the scientific principles behind this work. In spring of 2025, Samusha participated in a workshop conducted by Buddha CEO Foundation, and during this workshop, she discovered an important connection that blended the teachings of both Dr. Joe Dispenza and Eckhart Tolle. Thanks to Chandra sir insightful talk, since then she has been practicing more consistently and has found greater joy in her spiritual journey. So welcome Samusha man.
Shamuza, thank you.
Shamuza,
Thank
yeah.
you so much. I have to say sorry, it is for me night in Dubai here. So, but I try to give my best. So early morning. What I want to say is that for me, the education for the meditation coach came at the right time, because it was a time when I left from the Emirates to my summer vacation in Austria. And as before, it was really a fantastic life without sorrows, without anything. And once I arrived in Austria, trouble started. And it was really, in a way, each week something else. And I had the impression it cannot get worse. And on top of all this, and I also had to work, of course, I'm an author. I'm writing a biography for an Austrian global entrepreneur here in the Emirates. And plus I had to do this education, which was really a challenge for me because of the time gap. And I'm really not an early bird. So I could never attend the live program. I always had to follow it during the day. So challenges. And but I had the feeling I have to do it, and it was for a reason, because it really makes me so calm. I mean, so calm as you can be when life is getting upside down. And it helped me to, usually I'm very, how to say, it's easy for me to, now I'm losing my English. So I'm not really a calm person, huh? So, and when things get crazy like they have been, usually I would really nobody could talk to me. I would explode for nothing. So, but once I started this meditation program, it was, I cannot tell you in which way it changed me. I mean, I was nervous because the situation was really horrible, but for the way I would have acted and reacted, it was a complete different story. So also when it was demanding for me to do this program, it was so important. And for me, it was a gift of synchronicity, that it came really absolutely for the right time. And there was a point when I really asked myself, do I have now all these challenges because I started this program? Because life said, okay, you challenge yourself now. So we give you examples that you can, every day you can find out where you are standing. Or did I get this opportunity because it was already on the plan that all these things are happening, but it would have been very hard for me to go through this, especially because I lost one of my best friends then in summer as well. And this was really a time, I cannot tell you how this was for me. And without this meditation program, and especially there was a connection, it was Felix Baumgartner. It is the guy who jumped in 2012 from the space. And I mentioned him in one of my meditation, the work I have done for my education. I mentioned that for me, it was always, when I start a meditation, I step out into the nothing, like he has done when he jumped from space and said, now I'm coming home. And I guess, or for me, it was like, this is my coming home. When I do the meditation, this is the first step I do out into the nothing. I'm coming home because this is my home. This is where I am everything. And and when I was writing this program for my test, I mentioned him. And I guess 2 weeks later or so, he died in an accident. So, and this was one of the most, because we were very close, this was one of the most difficult times of my life. And the meditation and to be part of this program was such, I cannot tell you, it was also when you have friends, you have family, you have your life, but it was a kind of backup, but a different family, a different power, which is behind you, which is carrying you through these times. And I have to say, she's not here because she's in silence, but Jay was unbelievable at this time, because I thought I cannot do anything more. I cannot go through all the demandings of this meditation, of the program, of the things I have to learn, of the test. I stop everything. But she was really with me, and with her calm way of being, she was so important for me at this time. And the whole Buddha CEO, also when it's just a source of power, it's not that someone is standing behind you, but it is a feeling, it is a connection. And this is something which was so helpful and really helped me to stay calm, because this is the most, for me, to stay calm is the most difficult challenge. And I'm sorry, I don't have your name now, but the lady who introduced me knows it already because of the time gap. We had technical issues till I could attend now, and I got a different time than it was now, and it is so early morning. So then I'm on very, very easy on alert. So, but this is why it is so important for me to meditate. And I was asked I should share which books I'm reading. So as I'm writing at the moment 2 books and translating another one I wrote already, it is for me reading, it's not a topic at the moment, to be honest. But I love the Hermetic laws. They are like a Bible for me. I always go through it and through it and through it. But as a writer, for me, reading is important, yes. But what I found out in this meditation, or in this time of my education with Buddha CEO, is that meditation is always the time where I get informations. And sometimes it is not so that I'm just observing the thought. I let it in, I welcome it, and sometimes I interrupt the meditation to write down, because it's a source of information for me as well. And to go then deeper into these sentences I got from above, this is what I feel and what I say in the meditation. It is so much inspiring, and it is sometimes, because when you read something, you just read that what another person wrote. Well, so it's their experience, it's their point of view. It is, of course, it is important, and it is knowledge, and it is wisdom in books, all this, no doubt. But I guess the most important thing is in a meditation that you welcome the informations you get. And I would like to encourage you to, maybe afterwards, you don't have to interrupt like I do, because it's my habit. Sometimes, not always, because my experience is when you get an information from above and you think, this is fantastic, I will write it then it's gone. So this is my experience. This is why I love to write it then. I like to write it in this moment. And then you can go deeper into this, into this information, and to get more informations about that. And this is sometimes, it's I'm not saying that reading is not important. Far away it is, and I read a lot. I read Eckhart Tolle, I read Joe Dispenza, I listen to lectures, whatever comes my way. But this is also something I really would like to encourage you to take the meditation as a source of informations for yourself, to strengthen you. And it is really a source of power for so many things. And it is said, be supernatural. This is the idea. And I guess it's the combination of these 2 words, because natural, we are already, this is our natural connection. This is when I say I go home into the nothing, because this is all what we are at the end of the day. And so this is my personal experience. And the question was how it transformed me. I said it already. It makes me more calm. But this is not for me. This is not an issue. It's more for the people around me. It's the life is easier for them. But it is also, of course, the feeling the feeling what I have is that I'm much more home into myself. I'm not so much, sometimes it is what is happening outside, it was attracting me, and I have to react, and I have to do this, and I have to give my input because it's so important. Nobody can exist anymore when I don't give my input. It's of course an ego topic. So, but ego becomes, I wouldn't say it will go. It is still here, but it becomes more silent. And I experience more and more often situations. Of course, it's nothing what you cannot expect. I meditate and tomorrow I change completely, or I lose completely all these things what I don't want to have. But now I can look at things and go, okay, yeah, this is their opinion. This is the way they are doing it. This is not my business. So I can keep silence. And this is already, for me, it is a lot. And I guess everybody has different challenges. So you will see that that your daily life will change. And also others will recognize it. Of course, I also do a lot of prana work. A friend of mine is giving pranas, and I get each week, I get half an hour prana. And this since 2 years. So it is supporting me additional. I can feel it. But meditation, this is something what another person is doing for me, but meditation is something what I am doing for myself. And I mean, I'm not a preacher. I'm not running around and say, oh, wow, now I discovered how fantastic meditation is. You have to do it too. Nobody have to do anything. So, but when people ask me, and they do a lot, and I guess this is the plan of synchronicity. Once it sends you on this journey, that people are reacting on you, and they say, oh, you have changed in it. Do I have to stop? Huh?
No, we can conclude.
Sorry, it's like when I'm writing, it's the never-ending story.
Yes.
Okay, so just let me finish one sentence. So when people say you have changed in a way, or they are doing something where I see myself before I started with this meditation program, and I'm smiling, and they say, "What? Why are you smiling?" And they are like this, and I say, "No, I just recognize that I was the same, and I see how I changed." So, and then you say, why, how? Yes, I realized it, but what happened? What are you doing? So, and then of course you tell them the story, and then they start to be interested and say, I always wanted to do, but I'm not the type of, and this is what I always said, I'm not the type for meditation. I cannot meditate. So, and I guess you don't have to be the preacher who tries to convince everybody. But once you're open and you want to share and you want to give, then people have an ear for you, and then you are the mouse for them. And yeah, that's it. I have to stop. I'm sorry when I'm talking too much.
Thank you, Samosa Madam. So that's wonderful. It makes us calmer. It makes us look at ourselves.
Thank you.
And then it gives you that power. It's not just people there. It's just a power source behind you. That's your meditation. That's your consciousness behind you. Yes, we are very, very thankful to Jayshree Madam, who is there throughout with you. And thanks for helping us to improve our coach program better and better. Okay.
Thank you for inviting me. Thank you so
All right.
much.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Have a nice day. Bye.
Thank you.
The self-assessment, it's a good opportunity for us to go back And I think within a day or two, the last one will be shared. Please do respond. Anyone would like to share your journey? We have the last 2 days. Yes. Yes, Mangalaji.
Yes, sir. So this came, 40 days program came to me at the, oh, my video is not on. Yeah. This came to me at the right time when I was right out of the hospital. I was hospitalized for a very high BP. And then I just got out of the hospital. After a few days, this program started. And it was the right time. From then, my health has improved so much. This is my health friend. I was taking anxiety medicines for a while. Now slowly, doctor is tapering it. Then coming to even the blood pressure is coming to slowly. It is coming to the normal state. So that this is in the health front. Coming to my profession, I teach mathematics for grade 8 to 12, and I deal with teenagers most of the time, and it is very hard sometimes. And they play on our nerves and make us really angry sometimes. That used to go out of my control many times before, but now I'm able to find my ground, handle them with much confidence, and do my job in much productive way. sir. This is another thing I noticed from past few weeks. And coming to my personal life, another challenge was happening when this program started. And I used to so quickly get carried away with the emotions. Either it could be anger or sadness or whatever. But now I am able to witness and see it as see my emotions in a being separate from it. I feel that is a very big takeaway from this a meditation practice for me. Otherwise, there were days where I really could not. I used to be in certain, either it could be sadness or anger or whatever. But now I'm able to come back to my ground. So, in a pretty much um, fast, and then regain my self and move forward. So this is a very positive change that I have seen in my state of mind. It is very, very good. I am most of the time balanced, centered, and I'm able to see it for how things are rather than getting swept away with the intense emotions. That is the very big thing that I have seen. And there are many small, small things.
for now. I think I'm so grateful for guiding me through. Yeah, I'm very grateful. Thank you very much, sir.
Awesome, madam. So many changes, so much of transformation.
Yes, sir.
Getting emotional regulation, that's a huge benefit, or I would say a change.
Yes, sir. This was emotional regulation was one of the biggest challenges for me. Yeah.
The moment we can see that as a witness, I mean, that means you are in a completely different state.
Right, sir. And that happened without any effort. It just happened, and I'm just witnessing. It's a very big thing for me.
So now you don't feel out of control because everything is in your control. It's a huge freedom that we get when that happens, isn't it?
Exactly, sir. I can't agree more. Yeah.
Thank you. I mean,
Thank you.
you've been very sincere, been asking questions. You've been consistently practicing, trusting the process. Perfect example of how when you trust the process and just continue the practice,
Yes,
you'll
sir.
definitely see the change.
Initially, I found it hard. I found it hard to sit through 1 hour. I was the one who asked you that I'm unable to sit myself for 1 hour. That was the situation. Now, in the afternoon, sometimes when I practice with the app, I'm able to sit more than 1 hour, 1.5 hours. So that's a very big thing for me. Yeah.
Wonderful. You're already practicing 1.5 hours. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you, madam. I mean,
Thank you.
amazing that you've been, doing this with so much of sincerity. Of course, those teenagers are going to be blessed because when they have such teachers who are this one, then they naturally change. They feel more connected. So, and I'm really glad that you're seeing that change, and I'm wishing and hoping that you are going to take that to your students as well.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So, where are you from, madam?
Kormangla, sir. I stay in Bangalore.
Okay, Bangalore. I said I think we should meet.
I visited, sir. I visited.
Oh, you visited? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Should let me know. I close by, in a different office. I said, but
Yeah.
keep coming.
Sure.
Thank you, madam. That's
Thank you.
great, and we'll keep seeing. All right.
Yes.
Thank you. Yes. Wonderful to see such changes. Yes. I have one more participant. Okay. Yes, Tanisha.
Hello.
Yes,
Hello.
Tanisha ji. Please go ahead.
Hi. I'm first of all, I'm really grateful to Sabarnika and to this session that is happening tonight. Today is also full moon, and I'm very glad that I could spend my time here, and I could not just spend, I would say, invest time with myself and invest time with everyone, with the group energies and uh, meditate and experience the group energies. So I'm very grateful for that. Uh, I have a lot to share, but I don't know from where to start, but I'll try. I think what I really want to share is that I was hearing a lot about synchronicity here from everyone, and I believe that I believe in this synchronicity number, which I think many people know about. It's like a synced number, like 1111 or 1212 or any synced number that you see together very randomly. Um, in my experience, I've felt that sometimes very randomly. um I feel like it's almost like a divine interference, like I'm focusing on something or I am doing something, and suddenly my eyes will go towards the phone. And when I see there is this number there, or maybe when I see around me, I can see that number, like even sometimes on my notifications. What I mean to say is that that number it's more than a number. It's I feel that that is a synchronicity, and it's like a divine synchronicity, but it is a sign for me to not just for me, but for anyone who comes across it. It is a sign for them and a reminder for them that what you're doing great in your life, and you should appreciate yourself. You should appreciate your journey, and also take that moment to really just like just say thank you to the universe. That is something I do, and I believe that you know gratitude is the key to unlocking everything within us, and the key to unlock everything that we want to attract in our life, that we want in our life. um, and I think the more you are grateful, the more you not just for the things that are happening, but for the things that are not happening, for everything that is happening. When you are more grateful and when you carry gratitude within you, then I think that at every step of the way you get what you deserve, and universe ensures that you know um, you get what you deserve, and it builds more positivity also within us to take whatever is happening in front of us uh, with a very detached perspective, to not take it personally and just take the learning from it. Take what resonates, take that positivity. In terms of experience, I have one experience to share. I haven't attended the 40 days program, but hearing everybody's experience, I would love to participate in the next 40-day session that is happening. And that would be really awesome, I think. I have a small experience to share. I was traveling currently, like recently, I was traveling and I was coming back uh, from Delhi in a flight back to my home to Coimbatore. And I remember in that flight, um, I told myself that I'm going to sit with myself, and I am going to put on music, and I'm going to put the music for 1 hour, and I'm going to meditate. And usually, when I meditate, when I sit, there are lots of thoughts coming in, and it always used to, um, at certain times, it used to bother me that why am I getting so many thoughts? And I used to question a lot, and even I would get lost in those thoughts sometimes. Um, Sometimes like get carried away, and like even though I'm trying to focus on my breath, I would just feel myself being so drowned in that thought that I'm not able to be here completely. And I remember at that time, I told myself, like when I was sitting in meditation, that like I just looked on my left, and I was sitting in the window seat, and there was these clouds floating, and it was a very beautiful view. And I was just like, I'm gonna sit with you, nature, and I'm gonna sit with myself, and I'm gonna sit with my stillness, and no thoughts whatsoever. I'm only going to focus on my breath. And I did that, and literally there were no thoughts, and there was turbulence happening in the flight, but I was just reminding myself that whatever is happening around me, it's actually uh, deepening me to go for to go mo- I mean, it's like everything that's happening around me is happening for a reason, and it's happening so that I can trust my stillness completely, and I can trust what is happening right now. And I should trust the universe blindly, completely. I should trust, and I should just focus on only one thing, and that is stillness. And I kept reminding myself to just be still, to just be there, to be with my breath. And yeah, at the end of 1 hour, I could feel that, I could feel like a certain kind of emptiness, like, you know, there were no thoughts, there was only breath. And after some time, I think I could not feel the music also. And when I got out of the meditation, whatever else I was doing, I felt like, I was able to trust my inner voice more. Like if at that time I didn't feel like talking, if I felt like staying silent, or just, like taking a few seconds more to be silent before responding, then I saw that, I was not doubting that, but actually trusting that, and um, surrendering to that silence in that moment. So that was a very unique and powerful and beautiful experience that I witnessed that day. Um, and I'm very grateful to Mother Nature and to universe that that happened. Uh, Today, while meditation, I think um, the guidance was very beautiful, and like the guidance to go into your emptiness all the time. That was a very beautiful guidance, and it was a very beautiful reminder to to like like I have been talking to a few people, talking to Sabarnika here, talking to a few friends, and trying to understand how to really observe without allowing your judgment, or without allowing any attachment, like any other, ob- just simply observe, or just simply be there. And from every corner, I feel like this is one word that is coming again and again. It's just be empty, and empty yourself completely, to the point of like zero, like how Patri sir says, like shunya, and observe things with that emptiness, because that is a very pure state of mind. I do have a question though, like I can't help but ask this question right now. Today I felt distracted before sitting for meditation, and I think the reason was because I didn't prepare myself completely to sit, and I should have put my phone on do not disturb before sitting here, and I got some call in the middle. Initially, I decided to not pay any attention to it, to just fully be here. Um, and I just told that whatever distraction will be there, it will be taken care of. But the thought, but I could feel that I gave a lot of my energy in just thinking about why that call came, why it happened, and what might the other person think, and some kind of fear. And I got very distracted by that thought, and it like um, like I the guidance was going on to empty your mind completely, but for me it was like that distraction. mm, I was kind of struggling with that distraction. And again, after a few seconds, I got another call, but I was like, again, I told I'll take care of the distraction, and it happened again and again. And then I just took, and I thought that, okay, maybe I should only take care of it. And I just said that I'm in a meet, and continued being here. And I don't know, like distractions are something um, which I still feel happen when I'm meditating, or when I'm trying to do something. And I feel like it has got a lot to do with my energy also. Like when I'm listening here, maybe I'm not fully, maybe when I was listening to somebody in this session, I was not fully present at some point. And I think that that's the reason why that energy came in. But um, yeah, but I would love to know how to be more focused. And yeah, that is my question. And this is my experience sharing. Thank
But
you.
how's meditation helping you in your day-to-day life? What do you do and how is it helping?
Okay. Meditation in my daily life, currently it's helping me to be more detached and to not take anything personally. That is my experience. Like earlier, I used to get hurt by things, and I used to get very emotionally attached. Like if suppose I am talking to a friend, and I want that friend to like to respond and to tell me that that if I have asked you to like to go out somewhere, or if I've invited you, then I need your response immediately. And there was a lack of acceptance, and there was a lot of pushing from my end, but. Uh, and I used to justify that by to myself by saying that in friendship you get certain expectations and you can communicate. Like not all expectations can be dropped, and I used to keep justifying that fact. But like I feel like in the in these past few days, like and currently, the way meditation is helping me is making me realize that I need to be detached and accept the person for accept whoever whatever they are doing for whatever they are doing, and let go of things as soon as it happens, and uh, never like attach your expectations too much to a certain thing. Just when things are happening, just like just take yourself away from that, you know, like kind of, what do I say, pull yourself a little bit and observe what is happening so that you can be detached and know what to do in that moment. um yeah, this is and meditation is also helping me to connect with a lot of new masters. Like I want to connect with many new people. I want to attract more like-minded people in my life, spread more meditation, and attract opportunities which help me to share about meditation, not just meditation, even the things I'm passionate about. Like, for example, currently I'm very passionate about making matcha and, investing my time and energy into making that. So through meditation, I can see that there is a lot of clarity in attracting what you want in your life. So yeah, that
Wonderful.
is how.
Beautifully said. I like the words that you used. I'm investing time. We don't spend time, we are investing when we come into meditation, because that's a time that you use to help yourself grow.
Yeah.
And absolutely, acceptance is an amazing thing to experience, because the moment you are able to accept for everything as it is, as they are, as we are, then you're spiritually you have grown significantly, because you are trusting the process, you're surrendering to the process, and having a understanding that everyone has their journey. It gives a lot of clarity in everything that we do when we are able to accept, no longer trying to uh, stress ourselves out about everything that's going on. So wonderful. So it's amazing how much that you're experiencing, and great messages.
Thank you.
We are okay with getting disturbed. Meditation doesn't necessarily have to be the same every day. Yes, sometimes there is disturbance, there's things that happens, we do get disturbed. That's okay. As long as we are able to let that go and say, okay, this has happened, it is fine, it's another experience. So that's okay. We don't have to worry too much. Of course, we go into every meditation in that empty state. What you described, that, and you know it, you are experiencing all of it. So you become empty. Don't worry about how the previous meditation was. Go into a meditation session, every meditation session, with absolutely no expectation. And we'll experience beautifully every meditation. That's how we let go of many things. That's how we are able to let go, when we are able to accept that even that things that disturbs us during meditation. Okay. But amazing journey that you are seeing. Wonderful. Right thing that you're doing. You know, I am looking and intending that I'll get opportunities where I can talk about meditation. That's all that is required. Opportunities will come. All right. Thank you. And of course, we are always happy and grateful to Sobernika. Is a great addition to the team. Thank you. All right, friends. Great to connect. So I hope those who haven't shared will share tomorrow, the final day. Please do join. Please share. Ask your friends who have not missed a few sessions in the last few days to join back as we conclude our session tomorrow. Just remember that every meditation is unique. As we trust the process, we surrender to the process, whatever experience that happens in the meditation, we become a witness to it. We experience a lot of energy, so those energy experiences come in various different ways. So over a period of time, you learn to become just a witness of it and let go, and then you transform, you transcend that and get new experiences. So that's the process. So we continue, but what we do is keep observing, becoming more and more mindful during rest of the days, and start observing those changes. So and so great to hear so many of these experiences. So we'll meet back again tomorrow for the final session as we conclude this 40-day program, and then we'll understand more of how do we take it forward. What do we do next? All right. Thank you, and meet back again tomorrow.